Sustainability is something that's really important to us all, particularly livestock farming. And when we talk about sustainability, there's really three main pillars: environmental, social, and economic. And with livestock farming, the one that gets the most coverage is environmental sustainability. Livestock farming does create greenhouse gases, the three main ones being methane, carbon dioxide, and nitrous oxide. But it's not all bad news. There's lots of work that livestock farmers are doing that makes them more environmentally sustainable, and you can find out more at the To Field section of Farming Foodsteps. Andrew, can you please tell us a bit more about what you're doing to be environmentally sustainable?
We're doing lots of things on the farm here, Alex. Because the farm is an upland unit, we have lots of ground that isn't as productive as others, so we can give these areas of land back to nature. For example, we've recently just planted some native broadleaf trees, and they're going to do a couple of things for us in the farm. Firstly, they're going to provide a great habitat for the local wildlife, and they're also going to provide a shelter belt for the livestock within the fields, as well as becoming a carbon capture and an area of land to further increase our biodiversity.
Grassland management is another important part of Scottish livestock farming. Over 80% of Scotland's agricultural land is in grasslands. What are you doing here to manage the grassland?
So there's lots of things going on the farm here to manage the grass. We have a variety of different grass types and species across all the different habitats within the farm. On our more intensive fields, which are of better soil type, there's lots of options we have to manage the livestock to best suit the grass. But further out the hill, where things are much more extensive, we need to be careful and make sure that the farm is not overstocked, as these plants take much longer to recover, and we need to be very careful we don't overgraze some of the more vulnerable species.
And that's a really important part of protecting the biodiversity in the area as well. Can you tell us some of the species that you've got in the farm that are maybe slightly more unusual?
Yes. If we overgraze the ground, it's very hard for some of these species to come back, but because we manage to look after it well, we see species that many farmers would not. For example, we have black grouse on the farm. There's 4 different species of grouse found in Scotland, and we're lucky to have 2 of them. The black grouse are particularly rare.
What else do you do to enhance the biodiversity of the farm?
One thing we've done in recent years is plant some hedges on the farm, and they have brought in lots of new species, both plant and animal, which is great to see, as well as giving the sheep lots of shelter in the lambing months. They also help feed the pollinators on the farm. We're very lucky to have 3 separate groups of bees on the farm. These are hives kept for honey production, and they do a great job of pollinating all the flowers and plants on the place.